Very good morning to you all over the world. You better put yourselves in order. And of course, this is your favorite show, the Morning Breakfast Show, the Breakfast of Champions. This gear number 2, 8 a.m. hour. So thank you so much one more time for locking in this morning. They call me the notorious MC Woodanita. And of course, I'm coming in with some good vibes. Another day, another time, and right on time. Allow me to introduce to you my special envoy this morning. All the way from county 001. Ladies and gentlemen, mazee, sasa leo ni ile siku ya wanaume. Wanaume nawaambia kaeni mkao wa kula, mkae mkao wa kula kwa sababu gani? Sherehe imeanza pale Nyali. Tukapitia pale Bombolulu pale. Sherehe ikafika pale tuseme pale lights pale ikakuja dogo hapo Mlaleo. Aya, tumefika Dongo Kundu bypass, original Frankie D. So thank you so much for locking in one more time. This Blue Radio Kenya, making a radio better than TV for you. So they are going to introduce themselves. Malisi uanzia pale kwenye introduction. Alafu sasa unasongea karibu na microphone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Right. Welcome to Blue Radio Kenya.
Makaribia.
Right.
Tunafurahia kuwa hapa. So kwa majina, my name is Brian
Right.
Sairi.
Right.
I'm the chairman of Bamburi Charity Network. It's basically a community-based organization based in Bamburi. It was founded by a group of like-minded individuals who care about giving back to members of vulnerable groups. For vulnerable groups, I mean groups like children, women, the elderly, and basically people who are usually mistreated in one or another, or abused, or just neglected.
Right.
Yes.
So, interesting.
Yeah.
So you are the chairman.
Yes.
Sasa wewe ndo mwenyekiti. Wewe ndo mwenyekiti. Haya, sawa. Tutaanguka na mwenyekiti baadaye. All right. Hi.
My name is Betty Nzioka.
Right.
From Bamburi community. So basically I am the secretary, and I'm here today to support men as a woman here.
So women for men. Wanasikia wanasema women. Sisi wanaume for women.
Exactly.
Lakini today men, we are very lucky. We have a woman for women.
Yes.
Women. Yaani wewe unasikiaje? Hebu tusikie sauti yako kwanza ndo nikuchape mijeledi.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Right.
My name is Tony Kimathi. I'm a counseling psychologist based at Mikidani Hospital.
Right.
I support Bamburi Network, this group, in terms of mental health.
Right.
And today we've come to enlighten our citizens, our listeners on how we can help men in terms of mental health. So basically today we are going to talk about how men cope with mental issues. And I'm so happy that now we have a woman who is supporting us.
Right.
Men.
Interesting.
So it is so overwhelming. It's so interesting and awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. So thank you so much, and on behalf of Blue Radio Kenya, we are more than privileged to have you this morning. Najua pale we have so many people locked in this morning. Naona pale watu wa Bamburi wameidonjo sana kwenye show pale. Tuko tunapita na wao. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, join us in this interesting conversation. Remember, we are live in our social media platforms: Blue Radio Kenya Instagram, Blue Radio Kenya X or Twitter, Blue Radio Kenya our Facebook page, Blue Radio Kenya our TikTok pale, and of course in case you ever missed out on any of the episodes, it is very simple. Unaenda pale, una download the Blue Radio KE Play app, and you get a chance to interact with us right here. So my first question to the three of you: why do you think many men struggle to open up maybe or seek help? Why do you think many men struggle to open up? Yani anasema so watanichekelea bana. Sasa
I think from my perspective, I think ni society grow up in. Ile society yenye mwambie kama mwanaume lazima ujikaze kisabuni. So kama uko na shida, hata kama ni kidogo, wewe ngangana tu kivi yako. Ujipige tu mwenye kiakili mpaka utoboe.
Right.
Yaani saa wezi share, ukishare unakaa weak. Now hiyo ndo challenge many men have. Now affect mentally mpaka mwisho sasa unapata jamaa anafanya the worst.
Awesome.
I think it's the fear of being judged, and they feel like this is not the right way. And me, I would say that men should understand that it is okay not to be okay. Yes, and they should know that everyone goes through a lot of things that they cannot be able to say out there. But sharing a problem half shared is a problem half solved. So they should learn to speak up and know that it is still okay not to be okay. Yeah.
It is still okay not to be okay.
Yes.
All right. If you don't get it, you forget about it. So, Mr. Counselor,
Yes.
why do you think most men fear to open up and maybe share their problems?
Okay, as my colleague has said, Brian, about the pressure that is outside there, there is a lot of stigma outside. Tumeguru tukijua pressure, tukijua wanaume lazima ukae ngumu. So the society itself is not that receptive when it comes to men opening up. One, because of the stigma. Two, because of how the perception that is outside there. The moment mwanaume ame open up, anaonekana kama weakling, So the pressure that is that comes along with that perception of being a weakling, it is so much.
Right.
Unajua kutoka enzi wanaume, there is a lot that is demanded from us. The pressure is so high.
Right.
And we need to deliver that. We need to be at par with the demand.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing. And of course, this month of June is the Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And thank you so much for taking up on this initiative. It's a very great and amazing course you're pursuing. Na mimi kama mwanaume. Nasikia naguzwa tu mahali ni kama mnanizungumzia mimi. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the morning breakfast show, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, this gear number 3, the 9 a.m. hour, and of course our trending hour. So I'm joined right here in studios with some special and amazing guests right here, ladies and gentlemen. Topic, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month right here, ladies and gentlemen. Things are getting so interesting. So remember, don't touch that dial. This is a place to be. So keep sending your comments. Remember to interact with us on our social media handles, Blue Radio Kenya, every social media platform. MC Wadanita is my sweet and amazing name. So tukiendelea pale. So talking about this month of June, that we are now talking about men's mental health awareness. So how is this? Why is this men's mental health awareness month important to you, or maybe personally or professionally?
The month and basically the commemoration of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month is important to me personally, because as a man, I have been in a place where I was unable to share anything, and deeply inside me, I was very troubled.
Right.
Yes. So I understand the need to share and talk more about probably what is challenging me. So using this opportunity that the Bamburi Charity Network is organizing through and with the collaboration of the counselor, it gives men the chance to know that they have the opportunity to talk. They can reach out to somebody, they can either reach out to a counselor, they can reach out to a friend, they can reach out to just anybody, even a stranger, and share that, hey, I'm not okay. So it's a good opportunity. And for the network, it's a chance to reach many men at a go.
Right.
Yes, because we are using a tournament as the chance to get men to come. Because men are very difficult to open up.
Interesting. So, Madam Secretary, why is this Men's Mental Health Awareness Month so important to you, or maybe professionally or personally?
The awareness, the initiative, not for the initiative of supporting men, it's important to me because I have a lot of men that are surrounding me, including you all here, are surrounding me because I'm the only woman here. So we are here to support men. And this month, it's important to all of us. It's just to show men that we really care about them and we acknowledge every single thing that they do. And even the tournaments that we're going to hold tomorrow, it's not just a game. It's a tournament that it is to show men that we really support them. Every single person who is coming to play, to cheer up, to organize, to do every single thing, that's a lot of support. And them interacting with each other, they can be able to speak to each one of them. They can be able to share their troubles, whatever that they've been going through.
Right.
To be able to know how to cope up with things and know that they should not keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. Whatever that you're going through, share it with anyone.
Right.
Whether it's a friend, let's check up on each other. Whether it's a friend, it's a brother, it's a colleague, every single person, it's a friend, check up on one another.
Right.
Yes.
You must be your brother's keepers, not your brother's breakers.
Yes.
Interesting. Mr. Councillor.
Yes, sir.
The ball is in your court now.
Okay, thank you so much. The reason as to why men's mental health is important to me is
Right.
one, I'm a man, and secondly, I matter in the society. So it is the high time that we need to recognize that men are human, in as much as there is a lot of pressure outside here. We need to recognize that we have feelings, we have emotions. So by us commemorating this mental health, Men's Mental Health Month,
right,
is as a result is due to the pressure that is outside there. We want to motivate our fellow men and give them a space to speak, to let out their emotions,
right,
to experience their feelings. You know, most of the time as a man you're told man up, you know, but by manning up, you don't experience your feelings. You know, you're not a machine. You're a human being.
Right.
So it is so important because I was once there. I've been struggling. Have had a struggle with mental issues, but I came out strong. Went for therapy. I talked to friends. Definitely, sometimes people are afraid of who to talk to.
Right.
Because you never know. You might be giving someone a green light to gaslight you or intimidate you with the secrets that you have or things that you are having issues with. So it is good that we try and identify someone it is a safe space to speak out. Also, professionals, you know, they are guided by the code of ethics. So yeah, thank you.
Amazing. So back to you, Mr. Councillor. Yes. Najua kuna mabeshte, uko na mamorio. Tukianzia chairman hapa.
Kabisa.
Alafu na mimi uodanita leo tena nimekuwa morio wako.
Kabisa.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.
So unawezaje tell kuwa ubeshte yangu ama umorio wangu, this person is struggling with some mental health issues, right?
Yeah.
How can you tell that someone, some of the signs that might tell you that this person or this my brother or this my friend is struggling with some mental health issues?
Okay. You know, mental health issues come with behaviors. Kuna venye mimi nakujua.
Right.
That is how you've been behaving since the time we met, maybe since the time we had that friendship. So if there is change of behavior, definitely I'll notice there is something wrong somewhere.
Right.
So how I've been carrying out myself in a normal day might change due to the pressures that are outside there. Maybe have issues, or maybe have pressure at work. Maybe nime divorce. Those most of us that are in relationship or in marriage. So kuna venye nimekuwa nikichangamka and out of a sudden,
right,
things change. Nimeanza ku isolate, nimeanza ku withdraw, nilikuwa mtu mchangamfu kidogo, siongei sana, you know, there are those things that I've been enjoying doing, but when now things mental issues come in, you start now tracking,
Right.
withdrawing from others.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that wonderful explanation, Mr. Counselor. So before we go for that, another quick musical break. Let me talk to acha tusikie sauti ya mrembo. Amenyamaza sana, si ndio? May those contrary to the opinion say nay. Nay, hakuna nay. Wanasema yes.
Yes.
So tukiendelea, Madam Secretary. Najua nyinyi wanawake kama let me just put you in that context because you are the only lady here.
Yeah.
Nyinyi wanawake pengine pale salon, you have female friends, mnapiganga ma story, pengine mwingine amepigwa character development, mwingine asijio bwanake sijio anamshukushuku lakini hayuko sure, siji nini, yani mambo ni mengi. Mwingine bwanake alipi bills, mwingine bwanake ampatii pesa ya salon nini, mwingine bwanake alipi school fees, mambo ni mengi. Right?
Yeah.
So najua wewe pia umekuwa sauti pale kwenye ground. Kwa sababu umesema you as a woman for us as men.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
So what are some of these common misconceptions about men in the society and mental health pale kwenye society?
At times a lot of women, let me generalize us, of which I'm not one of them.
Right.
But we think that men are a 10 out of 10. That is what we think. We think that mwanamme hafai kukosa. We think that they're not supposed to cry. They're not supposed to... We have a lot of misconceptions. We think that a man can't be vulnerable, of which that's not the case. A man can be vulnerable as much as he wants. If he wants to cry, let him cry. Yeah. And we're not supposed to think that a man is supposed to be a 10 out of 10. Because when you have somebody, let's say like a partner, it's not supposed to be 100 out of 100.
Right.
One day, as a woman, I can be 100, my man can be a 0. The other day, he can be a 50, I can be a 50. The other day, he can be a 70, I can be a 30. So I'm not supposed to expect him to be everything. That's why as women we're supposed to come in and support men in all aspects.
Wewe unaongea na mademi ama ni kwa hii interview peke yake ndio unatuongelesha hivi?
Naongea nao hivyo.
Wewe una advice.
Exactly.
Bala.
You're listening to Blue Radio.
Lakini wanawake wangekuwa na akili kama hii yako. Lakini wanaume tungekuwa mbali. Mngetusupport lakini tungekuwa mbali.
You're listening
Yeah.
to Blue
So
Radio.
that's how it's supposed to be.
Beautiful, beautiful. So right here I'm joined with another special envoy. Talk about Bamburi Charity Network. So I'm right here with Mr. Chairman, Madam Secretary General, and Chief Counselor. Counselor. So tukiendelea pale, the topic is all about men's mental health awareness.
Yes.
And nilikuwa naenda kuzungumza na Mr. Chairman pale. So Mr. Chairman, so can you speak about the importance of vulnerability and safe spaces for men?
So in regards to that question, wacha ni break down the importance of being vulnerable as a man. As a man, I believe being vulnerable opens you up to getting help, the much needed help that you need. Because if you show that, yes, I have emotions, I have feelings, then the person who is next to you, let's say your wife, will be able to understand that, this man is suffering from a certain issue.
Right.
Be able to say a word or even offer some support to one or another. So it's very important for a man to show that you are vulnerable. And being vulnerable basically just means that you have emotions, you have feelings, that you can hurt also.
Right.
That you're not as strong as the society or the person next to you sees you. Yeah. Then there's the other part, the importance of
safe spaces
safe
for men.
spaces. Yeah. I believe also safe spaces are important because for me as a man to be able to show that I have feelings and emotions, it's important that I'm able to do so in an environment that I feel safe. Safety in this manner, that it's an environment that if I share, it won't, the words that I use will not be taken out of context or will not be used to hurt me even more.
Right.
Yes, so creating that safe space is important to allow the vulnerability part. So they are intertwined. They go hand in hand, basically.
Right.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. To you, Madam Secretary. So how does one begin their healing journey when they've been emotionally disconnected for years?
Okay. I'm not a man. So I'll talk from a perspective of generally as a human being.
Right.
One is acceptance. Accepting that whatever that you're going through, you accept whatever you're going through, you come into terms with it. That's number one.
Right.
Number two is seeking assistance. Assistance comes from many ways. Maybe from talking to the people around you. That's number one.
Right.
Number two, going for therapy. A lot of men think that therapy is not for them. But me, I'll say, as a man, it's good to invest in therapy. I've never gone for therapy, but having a psychologist in the house, at home, that is, my brother is one.
Right.
So he creates a space for us to clearly understand that going for therapy is essential to every human being. Yes. So when you go for therapy, it's like you're going to be vulnerable there. Not only, and I believe that as a psychologist, they will not go out there just speaking out the things that you shared with them.
Right.
So that one is a big win for every single individual. So another thing, after you're done with therapy, you come now to like apply all of that into the actual life, day-to-day happenings of life.
Right.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. So, Mr. Chairman, what is your slogan, Bamburi Charity Network?
So, as Bamburi Charity Network, our slogan is empowering the community one step at a time. So, we know the Bamburi community and its environment, there are so many groups of vulnerable people. So, we are reaching out to each and every one of them one step at a time. So, started with children.
Right.
Now we are in men, one step at a time.
One step at a time.
Yes.
All right. So everything is not done until everything is done.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, 0797806061 is my SMS WhatsApp line. Remember to join us in this conversation. It's all about men. If we ride day bana, we do it for men.
Yes.
Wanaume mazee, si mkaeni kina Andy, kujeni mkao wa kula bana, kina Bulldozer kujeni bana, tuko na men's conference hapa. Na kesho ndo itakuwa kubwa zaidi. Alright. So to you, Mr. Councillor, what affordable or accessible mental health resources would you recommend for men, especially in underserved communities?
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. There are resources outside here.
Right.
Very many resources, but how to get them is a challenge. When you find that there are charitable groups that are willing to offer services to vulnerable people, more so in this case men. We have pro bono, groups are here offering pro bono services. We have facilities like the county government. I think they have subsidized prices when you go to a facility like Portrees.
Right.
The charges are a bit friendlier. But now when it comes to private facilities, you know, mental health is a bit expensive.
Right. Right.
In as much as, yes, you're going to Portrees, just imagine you're from Bamburi and you now want to travel to Portrees.
Right.
You'll spend around 500 on the way.
Right.
And then maybe the charges that will be held. So you see, it comes with a lot of challenges. But currently we have been having, thanks to Corona, at least it helped us realize that there is online platforms. You know, there are people who have gone online to offer services, to offer counseling sessions.
Right.
There is virtual sessions. So Yeah, and you might find your way to Mikindani Hospital. You'll find me there.
Right.
I have very good services. The facility is well equipped to help you maneuver mental issues. So yeah, another thing is that you have your friends. That is the first resource that you have.
Right.
You have your God. For those who believe in Christianity and those that believe in Muslim, they have Allah. So speak to your God.
Right.
That is, okay, as a Christian, I grew up knowing that there is God. And whenever you go to him with your issues, every time you have a session with him, out of that session, you get some relief.
Right.
So speak to your higher power. For us who have been into these rehabilitation programs, we refer God as higher power.
Right.
We want to you don't want to specifically mention God or Allah. We want to just make it your higher power.
Right.
God of your own understanding.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing. So umesema tukifika pale Mikindani Hospital uko ndani.
Kabisa.
Tukifika Mikindani wewe uko ndani.
Ukifika pale
sasa wanaume wakuje Mikindani wewe tayari uko ndani pale.
Niko pale.
You listening to Blue
Amazing.
bringing the vibe.
This one is now to all of you.
Yes.
So how can friends, you've talked about friends being the first maybe resource, right? How can friends or family members support men dealing with mental health challenges without being intrusive?
In my opinion, the first thing is what I spoke about earlier, the creation of a safe environment.
Right.
Like showing your friend that they can be able to open up without the fear that the information that they provide you will be shared to external parties. So as a friend, I think being a better friend, because if I consider you my friend right now, the information I give you in confidence, I expect that it remains between the two of us.
Right.
So that's the same thing that men who are going through issues, mental challenges, really need. So as a friend, that's the best way to support another friend who's going through mental anguish.
Right.
Yes.
Beautiful. Madam Secretary.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So supporting men in different ways, being friendly to them, number one.
Right.
Number two, showing them that you really care about them, care about their emotions, you really understand whatever that they're going through, and you can be there for them. Also, as Bamburi Charity Network, we consider the community as also our friends.
Right.
That's why we created the tournament that is going to happen tomorrow.
Right.
So it's not just a tournament, it's them coming and knowing that we really value them, we appreciate them, and whatever that they're going through, it shall come to pass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I think the two feedbacks, the two responses are quite tangible enough. Yeah. So talking about tomorrow's main event,
yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
And the main theme is it's all about men's mental health,
Yes.
right? So talking about tomorrow's event, Mr. Chairman, I just want you to just take us through, just give us an overview of whatever we should expect tomorrow.
So tomorrow we highly welcome each and every person. It's a family-friendly event / tournament.
Right.
We are basically sensitizing men and the general public on issues about mental health, on matters about mental health. So through the tournament, we have organized it in the form of a football event.
Right.
So we'll have several teams. At the moment, we have 6 teams that will be participating. These are not professional teams. They're just community made up teams involving individuals who are normal men, ordinary men, who have accepted the honor of participating in the tournament.
Right.
So at the moment, there'll be 6 teams. Then there are 2 academies. There's an academy called Elite Strikers. There's another academy called Sokiki. They'll also be participating, but they'll be participating in exhibition matches. So majorly the 6 teams will be participating in the main tournament, and the overall winner will be getting a goat. Yes. So we highly welcome each and every individual in Bamburi and its environments to come.
Right.
Because in addition to the tournament itself, Mikindani Hospital will be providing free medical checkup.
Right.
Or there'll also the counseling session, which Tony will check the audience through, probably a 30 or 1 hour session.
Right.
Yes. There are also other partners who have come on board, like there's Medicrescent Pharma Limited, who will also have a booth. They basically deal in medicines.
Right.
So they'll have a booth where they'll be showcasing the different medicines they sell. So even the public can get a chance to purchase some of the medicine, which will be very pocket friendly.
Yani bei ni ya kutupa kesho. Basi kesho kuna vitu nzuri. Ni wapi shughuli yote?
Shughuli yenyewe itakuwa pale Bamburi Cement Grounds. Inaanza saa 2 na tuna run all the way mpaka saa 11. It's a 1-day tournament. So tuna organize vile pia vendors watakuwa kwa ground. Tayari we have several vendors.
Right.
So ukifika wewe jua kuja tuna pesa utajibamba. Kutakuwa pia na vile kutakuwa na watoto. We love face painting, some of those activities that watoto watakuwa
bouncing castles
entertain with. Yes. So,
amazing.
Yes.
Interesting. Thank you so much for making up time one more time. We are more than privileged to have you, Bamburi Charity Network. Thank you so much because you're really pursuing a very great and amazing cause. Last but not least, naona kwa sababu ya muda, we have only 20 minutes to the top of the hour, just because of time. Last but not least, right? Just to begin with, Mr. Councillor, what message would you share with the man listening today who feels completely alone?
Okay, my message to my fellow men is that don't fall for the word that we should man up. Speak out. In as much as yes, you're a man. You need to be strong, but we need to speak out our issues. Let us not die with our issues. Just imagine you not having feelings like an object. So allow yourself to experience feelings, get sad, be frustrated,
right.
Be happy, So by experiencing those feelings, now you can be able to know how to handle them. If there is a challenge of handling your feelings or emotions,
right,
you can seek help. So there is help outside here. And those that are around Mombasa, Bamburi, you can visit us tomorrow at Bamburi Grounds, where we'll be having sessions. We'll be helping people doing, we'll do medical, there is that medical checkup.
Right.
So, there is help outside here. Let us not be quiet. Let us not be silent. You cannot die with these issues alone. Share with a friend, share with a family member, because a problem shared is a problem
halfway solved. Thank you so much, Mr. Councillor. Haraka tu tukianguka nayo, Madam Secretary. If you could change one thing about how society handles men's mental health, what would it be?
Caring more to them and showing them that they matter a lot.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you. So to you, Mr. Chairman, how can we make mental wellness part of our of everyday life for men, right? Not just something addressed in crisis.
I think it's by showing men that there are different ways of expressing themselves when they are going through challenges. Yes, counseling is one of them. Going to church is another, but there are several other ways. You can, as a man, you can even just take a walk. If you're feeling stressed, probably you're in the office, just change the environment, take a walk. Or engage in physical activities. There are several gyms in the area. Or take up football. Just take up an activity that will open up your mind. Because mental challenges come when you close yourself up. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much one more time, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you so much, Bamburi Charity Network, a special envoy, for coming through and making up time for this great and amazing conversation. I believe so many lives have been transformed from this conversation, and so many lives will continue being transformed from this very, very same conversation. And tomorrow, all roads lead to Bamburi Cement Grounds.
Yes.
From what time to what time?
8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
8 a.m. to
5
5
all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that one now marks the end of our conversation. It's all about men's mental health awareness by the only special, amazing crew, Bamburi Charity Network. So, we are going for another quick musical break. Remember, this is a place to be till 10 a.m. East African time. Call me MC Wodanita, your host with the most, inside the morning breakfast show. Let's do this.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.